So we're going to learn about the exponent of 0. And real briefly, from the last section, we learned that when we divide with exponents and they have the same base, that we just subtract. But and 2 to the third divided by 2 to the third then would be 2 times 2 times 2 over 2 times 2 times 2. And all the 2's will cross out, which would give us the answer of 1. It's the same thing as subtracting the exponents. That 3 minus 3 is 0, so this is the same thing as 2 to the 0 power. So any number to the 0 power is going to be 1 unless it's 0 to the 0 power, which is going to be undefined. And we will learn more about this when you take a calculus course. So something like 25 to the 0 power, hey, that's just going to be a 1. But there is an important distinction down here. This is negative 95 to the 0 power. This is really says, if you use the order of operations, negative 1 times 95 to the 0 power. 95 to the 0 power is 1. So negative 1 times 1 is going to equal negative 1 as our answer. So take a look at y to the 0. That's just going to equal a normal 1. And the next one below it, negative parentheses y to the 0. This is going to say negative 1 times y to the 0 power. And y to the 0 power is 1, so that's negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1. Same thing in the top right corner. This is really negative 1 times x to the 0 power, which is going to be negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1. Do note the difference that if it was this, negative x to the 0 in parentheses like this, that would just equal 1. So notice the difference in how it's written. And the last one here, a number divided by itself, that's what we have here. It looks really complicated, but the numerator is the same thing as the denominator, so it's going to equal 1 since they're not 0 there. So that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions, ask your math teacher.